Hey there, fellow Disney fans, it's Maria. I'm coming to you today from the Portico Share at Disney's Port Orleans French Quarter, and we are going on a resort tour today. I am super excited to get inside to show you all of the really fun and unique things that this resort has to offer for both adults, kids, and of course, the whole family. Let's get in there. Welcome to the French Quarter. I've just walked in from the main entrance. To the left, where I'm showing you right now, you'll see the Scat Cat Club. Over there, you'll see Sassagoula Floatworks. We've got a fountain centerpiece here, and we've got the shop and arcade to the right, as well as the check-in desk. Since they are beautifully exemplifying it for me right now, let's start with one of the coolest kids' activities at any resort that I know of. Look at all of these really neat green and gold and purple coins in this fountain. If you are a child, you are welcome to go ahead over to the front desk just to my right and get a special green, gold, or purple coin and make a wish in the fountain. You can also get some Mardi Gras beads over there at the front desk as well, because here at Port Orleans French Quarter, it is Mardi Gras 24/7, 365 days a year. Let's speak a bit more on that Mardi Gras theme. Like I said, the entire resort here at French Quarter is themed to Mardi Gras 365 days a year. Here at Sassagoula Floatworks is where you're going to find all of the food at this resort. Sassagoula Floatworks is the main eatery here at French Quarter, and they have a very large menu to choose from. It is served almost cafeteria style, where you go up and get your food from an individual station. Got the rotating menu here. They've got everything from burgers to pizza to New Orleans inspired food that you can only find here at this resort, and I highly recommend checking it out. They've also got a full bakery here. This is a look inside the main area where you get your food. We've got everything from cheeseburgers to pulled pork sandwiches and grilled cheese sandwiches. This will be your sandwich station over here. Straight ahead of me, we've got the bakery. Let's go see some of the items they've got for sale here. We've got one of the 50th anniversary cheesecakes right up in front here. Of course, the Mardi Gras inspired king cake that you can only get here is right there in the center. We've got some brownie bites, a chocolate cupcake, and a cookies and cream cupcake as well. The New Orleans inspired dishes. For example, they have a jambalaya and a gumbo here. You can only get them at this resort. They are resort exclusive and of course are inspired by the overall theming of the Mardi Gras resort. When you first enter Sassagoula Floatworks and are getting ready to place a food order, you might feel as though it feels kind of unfinished in here. It's kind of an open space. There's not a heck of a lot going on. Guess what? That is on purpose, because this restaurant is themed to look just like the float factories in New Orleans where they make the Mardi Gras floats. Look up when you come in here, okay? You'll see the unfinished ceiling. It's meant to look like that, like they do in warehouses, and you'll see, lifted high above, you'll see props. You'll see giant king and queen card decks. You'll see giant barrels full of Mardi Gras beads. And at the drink station, you will even note, if you look closely, that the top of it looks like a Mardi Gras float that's halfway constructed, in the process of being constructed. Floatworks was not an accidental name. This restaurant is themed to look just like the warehouses that they build the Mardi Gras floats in New Orleans. Don't forget to take a look around while you're snacking on some of that New Orleans inspired food. Before I head outside and talk about more of the recreation opportunities here, I want to highlight the Scat Cat Club. It is right off the main lobby entrance here, and it is an adult-only nightclub. Unfortunately, the doors are closed right now because it opens around 4 or 5 each evening, depending on when you're here, so check those hours. They've got specialty cocktails inside that you can only get here, as well as a full bar, but the reason to really come here is because they feature live jazz music inside the Scat Cat Club. The musicians are absolutely fantastic. What you're looking at right now is murals on the wall paying homage to those musicians and what you'll hear inside the Scat Cat Club, just like Walt loved jazz music. It does not appear so, but I am actually still inside. That's just how great the natural lighting is in here. That stage right back there is where you'll find live musicians on a lot of evenings here. So if you're staying at the resort and want to hear some live music outside of the Scat Cat Club, come on outside here to the Scat Cat Club Cafe. I like to stay for the music, but I come for the beignets. Right inside the Scat Cat Club Cafe here is where you can get the beignets, the only beignets that you can get here at a Walt Disney World resort on property. Let's take a quick look at the menu. Here's a closer look at some of those specialty beignets. They've got a raspberry beignet, a cinnamon sugar beignet, and a chocolate beignet, as well as, of course, those traditional ones down here. And those really fun injectable ones you can see through the glass right there for the adults. You'll usually have to wait a few minutes for your beignets because they make every single one fresh to order, but that grants you a great opportunity to check out the Scat Cat Club Cafe. They've got real jazz instruments featured on the walls, as well as photos of some of the most famous jazz musicians to ever grace the New Orleans stages. So make sure you check that out and use your time wisely while you're waiting for those beignets. I'm gonna head outside and check out some more of the recreation activities. While I get my sunglasses on, tune in for a word from my friends at WDW Magazine.
Are you looking to escape to Walt Disney World? WDW Magazine delivers monthly magic mail from our fan favorite print magazine to keepsake special editions, as well as our digital magazine. We will deliver magic right to your hands. Subscribe today.
The grounds at Port Orleans are always pristine and always pretty quiet because it is one of Disney's smallest resorts that they have here on property. But that has so many perks. Just like right now, I'm walking around, there's really no one else walking around, and I get the vibe that I am in the French Quarter in New Orleans. Look at these buildings. They are inspired by the New Orleans style architecture that you will see if you are actually in New Orleans. Those 2- and 3-story buildings with the intricate fence work and metal work. And of course, all those little porches like you see down there in New Orleans. Welcome to the pool. We got a party vibe going on here. I'm actually dancing a little bit behind the camera. Even more Mardi Gras theming here. And as you can see, from all the way outside of the pool where I'm standing, snaked all the way through, there is a giant dragon. This is one of the resort's most fun pools in my opinion. There's always a pool activity going on here. I asked them at the front desk and they told me that those activities rotate. They're actually setting up for one right now. They're setting up to make your own Mickey tie-dye t-shirt. They have trivia, they have dance parties, they've got all kinds of activities here and they rotate. So if you want to spend more than one day at the pool here, feel free to do so because you're going to have so many different activities to participate in. What a party. If you've got kids who are just too little for that pool or who want to do some more light splashing around in a splash park, they've got you covered here. There is a really fun kids-only splash area right here. The water does not even get to be a foot deep. So if your little one cannot swim, this is a really safe, really fun area for them to come. There's also water squirting games like you can see happening up there and a slide. Yes, New Orleans is known for Mardi Gras, but they are also known for their waterfront location. Port Orleans French Quarter is absolutely no different. They are situated right along the Sassagoula River. How fitting. You can take a boat to or from Disney Springs from here. Whether you're staying at this resort or not, you are welcome to board a boat over at Disney Springs to come over here, check it out, maybe grab a drink and some beignets, I would if I were you, and hop on that boat right back over to Disney Springs. It's completely complimentary. The ride takes about 10 to 15 minutes. Just like all the Disney resorts, French Quarter features movies under the stars, but only every other night. Here, if you walk on this path that I'm walking along right now, you can actually take about a 5-minute walk over to the other Port Orleans property called Port Orleans Riverside. If you don't see a movie under the stars listed, if you're staying at French Quarter, no worries. That just means it's playing over at Riverside. You can take this walk that I'm taking right now. It's really beautiful. Let me show you. It's also really great if you're a runner or if you've got kids with a lot of energy that just want to do a lot of walking and moving around. This is a fantastic path. So I would choose this resort if I were a runner training for a Run Disney race simply because this is here. But this 5-minute walk, beautiful walkway along the water here, will grant you access to the Riverside Resort and take about 5 minutes to get there. Or if you don't feel like walking, just hop in the boat and they will take you there in even less time.
With so much to do here, there are many reasons to consider visiting, even if you're not staying here on your Walt Disney World vacation. There's so much to do for kids. There's an arcade here, there's a gift shop, they have a campfire each and every night where you can roast complimentary marshmallows, as well as everything else that we've just seen here today. There's also a lot for the adults to do between the Scat Cat Club, the pool bar, and just getting to hang out on these beautiful, very quiet grounds if you find the right place. Take a leisurely stroll along the water. There really is no reason to skip this when you're visiting Walt Disney World Resort. There is something here for everyone. And they have beignets. If you like this video, please like it, leave me a comment, let me know if you've ever been here, if you've ever had the beignets, and if you have been here, what is your favorite thing to do here at the resort? Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. There will be plenty more videos just like this one coming. Thank you so much for watching. Again, this is Maria. I'll see you in the parks, everyone.